Hey guys, so I'm a level 10 in Overwatch. I think that's enough. I think since I'm a level 10, I can do my top 22 Overwatch best character to play as. Overwatch requires strategy to play, but it's even better to have a good strategy and have be playing as the best character. Now, before we get started, I would like to say that this is all my opinion, okay? This is all my opinion. So, if you get mad, I'm sorry. Anyway, so number 22, starting off with I think is the worst Overwatch hero, Zenyatta. Now, I know maybe some Zenyatta fans might get mad at this one, but the way I see it, so Zenyatta reminds me of Doctor Strange, but he's not nearly as powerful. So anyway, he's got these orbs that he throws at his opponents that have pinpoint accuracy, but do moderate damage. And his specials are his Orb of Discord, which basically poisons the enemy, and then he's also got an Orb of Harmony, which you throw at your ally and it heals them. But his the biggest reason why I think he's the worst is that his ultimate really isn't that good. He basically, in his form, he becomes invulnerable, but he can't attack. And he's got this, force field around him that he can heal allies, but that's good if you're trying to... Oh, by the way, I'm going to be telling what type of heroes they are. That's good if you're wanting to be a support character, and Zenyatta's a support hero. But not if you're just trying to kill everyone. So that's why I think he's the worst. So 21 is Winston. Winston is a tank, and I think for beginners, if you want to be a support, then Zenyatta should, and then you work your way up. Winston can be a good tank, but not really. He has an electrical gun that does very little damage, but if you pay attention to your opponent, you can actually kill them because their health go down quick. He's also, his ultimate, again, it's really not that great. His ultimate is whenever he goes into his rage form and he punches people. So, he also has, his special is a force field, which is pretty good, but I've been able to use Hanzo. Whenever I used Hanzo, I would break his shield in two shots, so it really isn't that helpful, but depends on who's on the other team, or characters on the other team. And he's also got a special where he jumps in the air or something. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But yeah, he's not that great. But for beginners, he's a good... Alright, number 20 is Reinhardt. Now, the biggest reason why I think Reinhardt is the third worst character is because of how slow he is. His attacks are slow, his movement is slow, so yeah. But he's got pretty good, his hammer does do a lot of damage, and he's got pretty good specials. He's got one where he has like he can spawn a gigantic shield around, so he can support his allies there. But the biggest tip I'd give if you're playing as Reinhardt is, watch your head, look up. And, and he swings his hammer and it shoots out like a wave of fire, so that's pretty useful. And his ultimate is whenever he slams his hammer on the ground and it basically sends this gigantic earthquake that damages and knocks away all of his opponents. So he can be a pretty good character. He can be a pretty good support character, but I wouldn't say very good like defense or offense, but he's a tank. Okay, so number 19 is Mylene. Mylene is a defense, and basically her weapon is she freezes people. Which it can be good at times. The freeze wall can be good, but her ultimate's just bad. And that's the reason why she's 19 is because she, it just freezes people, and then she has to kill them one by one. So yeah. And then like I said, one of her specials is the wall, and then don't remember what the other special was. Number 18 is Genji. Genji's a ninja, which means he has ninja weapons. So his main weapon is the shuriken, and he also has katanas. So he has 2 specials and then an ultimate. So the first special is his katana, where he makes a Swiss strike, and if he kills his opponent, he gets another one. So that can be pretty overpowered. His sword can also block off projectiles, so this can be very helpful if he's cornered. And then last but not least, his ultimate is whenever his katana becomes super powerful, like just one blow from his katana would just kill someone. But he's got to make sure, but watch your back. You don't become invulnerable, so people could still kill you. So, yeah. That's why he's number 18, is because his ultimate can be overpowered, but if you don't watch your back as Genji, you die. Number 17 is Lucio. Lucio is Genji's an offense and Mai's a defense. Lucio is a support character, and most of his attacks are just based on boosts. Like he has crossfade, where he gives nearby allies a speed boost, and he gives himself a regeneration. So, and then his weapon, his gun doesn't really have that much accuracy, but his ultimate's really good. He can slam down the ground, and he can give everyone a ton of health. So if you were playing as Roadhog, and you get that health, it's really helpful. So that's why he's a support character, and he's a pretty good support. So number 16 is Torbjorn. I'm going to make a part 2 of this. Torbjorn is an engineer, and he's a defense character. He can create sentries, repair them, and he has a gun that can act as a shotgun and a gun that can shoot out large bullets. So, it's a pretty good defense character overall. And his ultimate is when he gains infinite ammo, and all of his sentries become very powerful. So, he can be pretty overpowered. I've seen, Torbjorn with his special. He can be pretty overpowered. So number 15 is Hanzo, who is a defense. And Hanzo has, the reason why he's on number 15 is because he has a really good ultimate. His ultimate is where he shoots an arrow and it's like a two Chinese dragons that can like instantly kill someone unless they're not regenerating. So it can be that's an overpowered ultimate. He's also got a scatter shot arrow. He shoots arrows, and the more he pulls back, the better his shot's gonna be. And he has, he has that scatter shot, and he also has an arrow where he can shoot at the enemy, and it reveals to everyone and it reveals to him if the enemy's through the wall. So that can be helpful. Number 14 is McCree. McCree is an offense character, and he's actually the first. He's not the first. Genji's the first offense. He's the second offense character, and he's a pretty good character. His pistol is a really powerful weapon, but it doesn't have very good accuracy. But the biggest reason why he's so high on this list is his ultimate, Dead Shot, where it has extremely high accuracy, where basically his pistol becomes a sniper. And he shoots at an opponent, and it goes through everyone right next to him. And it even has the rare chance of wiping out an entire team if they're all aligned. So that can be really overpowered. And it might even make you the play of the game. I'm not, it's possible. Number 13, last hero. Then I'll make a part 2. So number 13 is Symmetra. Symmetra's a support character, and she can actually, it's almost like she has reality warping powers. She can, she can blast people, she has a gun that blasts people, but she can also, I think she can heal people, and her ultimate is where she can make an indestructible teleport machine that can teleport you from, like, at the spawn point and teleport you from, like, where you last died, which is really helpful and can really support your team. So if you want to be a supporter of your team, Symmetra's a pretty good character. Okay, so now I'm going to make a part 2. See you guys in the next video. Bye!